Hey all, Tony Bing here. Hello and welcome back to another video for Marvel Strike Force. Now, in the last few days I've actually been feeling really pretty rough. You can probably hear it in my voice. I think I've got tonsillitis once again, so I've actually been doing a lot of theory crafting it in the background, and it's been based around War Machine because he's a new character. There's a pretty awesome setup I've came up with, so in this video I'm going to show off with some tier 8 Blitz matches today. I'll absolutely smash through them. I won't be doing too much commentary on the matches because, again, you can probably hear my voice isn't really doing too great at all, but this is a pretty awesome setup, and it's one, even though I'm not feeling great, I really wanted to put a video out on it. So let's check out the team we'll be using. So this team here is all about taking advantage of burst damage and also AoE, so let's see who our first character would be. We've got Magneto we're dropping in there. He provides a whole lot of survivability for us in turn 1 via the blind, and he groups everyone together. That's exceptionally important when it comes to War Machine and also the other characters as well. Now, we don't have Juggernaut. He would actually provide you defense, but it's something we don't need because we're going all out in the attack here. So we have Sabretooth next. He's got that amazing AoE that he can take advantage of due to Mags pulling everyone together. Same with Pyro, so we're dropping him in, so we've got a ton of bleeds there. And then the remaining characters, we're going for Iron Man, and then War Machine is way down the bottom here. So you're pulling all your characters together. All of these attacks you've got in these characters in the first turn will attack adjacent targets, and the way it actually works is you hit all 5 of them as long as you're not going up against the likes of Drax. So you have Jessica Jones that actually resists the pull, so you'll be hitting everyone on turn 1, putting down a ton of bleeds, putting down a ton of damage. Iron Man and War Machine together means you get the extra hit on the special, you get death proof for them, so that helps out, and then you get the extra critical damage on War Machine as well. Now, a team I would like to use, but he's not out yet, I would probably drop in Carnage in place of Iron Man, if I could, because he does exceptional damage when you've got a lot of buffs going off, and he's very good in single target, so you could actually take out a really dangerous target as well. So that would be my perfect team, but for now, this is the one we'll be using. Just before we go into the match here, and I will mention the fact that this isn't designed to be an anti-meta team in any way, so it's not a team you'll take up against the likes of Defenders or Shield or the Tech meta. You need very specific teams to beat them. This is more just a fun team for smashing down random teams you face off in Blitz, such as the one we're about to get and smash here. So, General Blaster, you're about to get smashed, mate. Okay, we'll put it on ×2 here. I can feel my voice getting worse, so I won't do too much commentary in this match, so apologies for that. I'll just mention you're getting your survivability in turn 1. Unfortunately, Daredevil does a fair bit of damage due to ignoring the blind, but not much we can do about that there. And you'll see there that War Machine is applying his taunt, which, to be honest, is just a pain in the ass. We'll still hit the majority of the characters, but it's a feature I don't really like, to be honest. Right. Here we go for the special. We'll slow it down for this. Not doing as much damage because the likes of Magneto's up at 36,000, he's only down at 22,000, but once I level him, should do an absolute ton. Sometimes you get additional attacks on him there, I'm pretty sure I did. I'll need to watch that back there. Now imagine if War Machine was actually ramped up to the same level as these other characters. I reckon on turn 1 I probably would have took this team out, and it's got Crossbones and Thanos in it as well. There we go. How awesome was that? So let's see if we can go up against another team here. Here we go for the next team here. So we've got a difference of, let's see, 46,000 power, and C-Bum, you're about to get smashed, mate. That has to be my new catchphrase when we use this team. So once again, we'll pull everyone together just at the start here. There we go. Iron Machine will hit us because his attack is unavoidable, but sometimes that's going to happen. You're not always going to get the perfect setup for this. Does moderate damage there, nothing too serious. And let's see. So we've got the taunt on the outside, doesn't really matter, he should hit all the characters anyway. Ton of bleeds there. And again, the taunts on the outside, that's me mentioning about War Machine with this skill being a pain, but we'll still hit most of them. There we go. The only one we didn't hit there was Spidey. We'll go for the AoE splash damage. So I do feel with this particular setup, if you were to level War Machine a bit higher and also the taunt stayed in the middle, you could probably take out a team in turn 1. There we go. Let's go for another match. Here we go for another team. So Resigard, you're about to get smashed. Koraf going first with the ability block. Thankfully it was only on cap, so that's not too bad. I wouldn't want any of the other characters to get ability block there. Once we've done this match as well, we'll do one more. I've got a slightly different change I want to make to it just to try it out. It's a really simple setup and rotation as well, and one that possibly, when I think about it, you could actually do an auto, because all the skills that are getting used are the ones that would be selected first anyway. Definitely getting extra attacks on that. Not quite sure what the deal with that is. Not that it's a bad thing at all. That taunt is such a pain, it really is. There was a great suggestion on Reddit about changing it to an effect called targeted, where you could actually choose who you go for, so hopefully that's something the developers will listen out about. There we go, how amazing is that? It's just plain awesome, it really is. So we'll try one more match here, and I'm going to do a slight variation on it. So the slight change we've made here is we've dropped off Iron Man, so that means we're losing the extra hit, the special, the death proof and the crit damage. However, we're gaining that amazing ultimate that he's got on turn number 2. And the way I'm going to work this is I'm going to use the basic on turn number 1 so he gets the most damage from it. So this is the setup we're running for, and here's the team we're going up against. So Nikita, Ger, if that's how you say it, you're about to get smashed. Here we go. Everyone's pulled together. It's great dodging that Spidey move, really is. AoE in the middle. Yeah, you could definitely go auto on this one, so that's good. It's always good to find an auto Blitz team because it gets really boring doing Blitz all the time, so if you can auto any matches, it makes it a lot better. So we could taunt up with Juggernaut, but I don't feel there's any need to actually do it, to be honest, so I'll hit the character with the most health. I can't because that silly taunt again. Let's see, I'll just use the basic, because as mentioned I want the actual ultimate to be available at full charge. Well, I won't be taking as many hits because I'm not taunting up, so maybe I might not even get a chance to fire it off. We'll see. Now the taunt's good in this respect, because you can see there, we can now choose, but the vast majority of the time it's just not useful at all. Then we've got the AoE, the ultimate. This is obviously a slower match given the chance, or given the fact that we're able to get this. In most of the matches we've not even got as far as using this skill. There we go. Awesome fun. As mentioned, when Carnage comes out, I'll look to redo this video because I feel that Carnage could work exceptionally well in this setup as well, with the extra damage he does on the dots and so on. So I hope this video has been interesting. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.